Hello everyone! Zach Nighthawk flying into this space once again with another episode of Pokémon XD, Gale of Darkness! In the last episode, we once again defeated Snaddle and cleared Area 5 of Mt.Battle. See, I was able to do a rhyme there, we're already off to a good start. Okay, so, at the end of last episode, I said that I wanted to go back to Citadark Isle and take on Ardos. He, of course, is the bodyguard of Greevil's in blue that's in front of the command center and guarding the entrance. But what I also said that I would do is I would go back to Realgam Tower, do the last 2 rounds of the Colosseum. I could really use the experience going into that battle with Ardos. A little bit of a spoiler about taking him on. There's obviously going to be a lot more to him than just that Alakazam. Of course, he also has Shadow Pokemon, and the Shadow Pokemon that he has in his party all have a little bit of a common theme. They are all really hard to catch, and I'm not talking about catch rate, I'm talking about the stats, moves, and circumstances that make them really hard to catch. Well, there is one that he has that's rather hard to catch, but I digress. I think it is about time that I begin the last 2 rounds of the Realgam Colosseum. Do another speed through montage. See when I'm done. And barring any new moves that my Pokemon might learn.
Round 3.
Okay, Thor is trying to learn agility. You know what? No. I like its move pool already, and it's fast enough without having to use that move. So yeah, Thor will not be learning agility.
Round 4.
Well, that wraps up Realgam Colosseum. Prize money of 18,560 Pokebucks. The effect of Amulet Coins strikes again. In fact, I got 20,000 Pokebucks for round 3. Kind of a downgrade, if I may say. I don't know why that is, but as another prize, we also present you with TM22. Got TM23 for clearing round 3. TM23 was Iron Tail. TM22 is Solar Beam. I want to see if I could teach that to Mirage. Yes. Mirage is able to learn Solar Beam. Should a move be deleted? You know what? I'm not going to teach it Solar Beam. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought I wanted to do that, but anyway. What I want to do is I want to teach Brick Break to Nora. I feel like I gotta teach a fighting type move to Nora or to any one of my Pokemon at some point. And while I get that Iron Tail has same type attack bonus, I just can't run the risk of using an attack that's rather inaccurate. Funny thing about Brick Break is that compared to Iron Tail, the power and accuracy base numbers actually flip. It goes from 100 power and 75 accuracy in Iron Tail to 75 power and 100 accuracy in Brick Break. And that is a risk I'm willing to take. Like I said, I know I'm sacrificing same type attack bonus, but this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I want to teach something to... Yeah, like I want to teach something to what? That flamethrower TM that I got back at the SS Libra? Now that I want to teach to Mirage. I figure having 2 dark type attacks is not in my best interest. And since Flamethrower has just as much PP as Crunch, or vice versa, I think that I should be able to make this change. Yeah, I know 2 of my Pokemon now know Flamethrower, but look. This is the part of the game where I have to pull out all stops. Ardos, as far as the remaining bosses are concerned, is one of many of those big obstacles in my way. Ooh, but Pinsir is now ready to be purified. Let me go back to the Pokemon HQ lab first and get this over with. Pinsir opened the door to its heart. Let it relearn. Guillotine. 1-hit KO move, but only hits 30% of the time, and also learned Helping Hand. That's just about it. I want to know who else is close to being purified. Now I gotta replace Pinsir in this. Who's in set 5? Ah, Banette. That makes sense. What shadow Pokemon can I purify here? Dancy. Interesting. Interesting hold item you got there. Don't plan on using it anyway, but just wanted to point that out. I know it's not the best flow out there, but yeah. Have to place it somewhere. And if you're wondering why I decide not to teach Solar Beam to any of my Pokemon, in particular Mirage, well, the reason for that is because I don't have the TM for Sunny Day yet. And I feel like my Pokemon, I don't know if there's a place for any, I don't feel like there's much of a place I can put Sunny Day. Even on, I mean, yeah, I guess I could replace Flame Wheel with Sunny Day on in Growly's moveset, but then again, I'm teaching one Pokemon 2 Grass-type moves after I literally just blasted for knowing 2 Dark-type moves, so kind of weird, but I didn't want to go back on my word. Didn't want to sound like a hypocrite. That's all I'm saying. All right. What I want to do here now is put Thor in the front of my party. I'll tell you why as soon as I get to Ardos. And Nora will follow. And one more thing. Just in case you need to heal up your Pokemon, healing machine is right that way. Come back out and go straight up this elevator. We can now use it, and Snaddle unlocked it for us. Now we can get back here without any hassle whatsoever. By that I mean having to go the way we got here in the first place. All right. Got Nora and Thor at the front. Let's do this.
It's been a while, boy. Do you remember me? You do recall this. I helped you in Gation Port. There's no need for thanks. I was merely punishing a fool that used a shadow Pokemon in public. At that time, we didn't want the world to know what we, Cypher, were planning. Back then, I thought you were just an ordinary child. Little did I suspect that you would become Cypher's biggest and most damaging threat. That's enough talk. You have the skills and wherewithal to reach Citadar Isle. Let me see your abilities in full glory.
And so it begins. Cypher Admin Ardos. Starts off with Swellow. And that Alakazam. The same one that we saw knock out Zangoose in one shot. He has a shadow Pokemon out there, and since it's not Alakazam, it is Swellow. All right, so Swellow is a super fast Pokemon that I would say is a low-risk, safe option among flying types. It's a good attacker, just not a great attacker in the sense that it can learn a decent set of moves with a decent attack stat. The best attack it can learn upon purification is Sky Attack, which, while it does 140 base damage, it is a little risky to use since it takes 2 turns to get off, and Swellow is a horrendous defender. And the reason why I wanted to start off with Thor in this battle in hopes of getting ahead of Swellow. Why? Because Swellow is the first Shadow Pokemon that we've encountered with a full 4 moves in its arsenal. And of course, in this game, all enemy Shadow Pokemon use Shadow moves. All super effective against non-Shadow Pokemon. In Swellow's case, Shadow Break, aka Shadow Brick Break, Shadow Sky, aka Shadow Hail, Shadow Half, cuts everyone on the field's health in half, and Shadow Mist, which greatly lowers the opposing Pokemon's evasiveness. Alright. I want to start this off by using Thunder Wave on Swellow, and Nora will use Double Edge on Alakazam. Yeah, I cannot afford for this Swellow to get started, but Shadow Sky, you know what, I'll take that. Oh boy, that's psychic. Oh god. Whoa! Good job taking that. Certainly took that a lot better than that Zangoose did. Oh yeah, bye-bye. So much for being hyped up, Alakazam. All while Thor levels up. Now he sends out Kingdra. Well, things just got a lot tougher. Kingdra has only one weakness, Dragon type, given that it is itself a Dragon type Pokemon. I always hated going against Kingdra because of how defensive it is, and if you ever saw my battle against Kingdra in the Deep Colosseum back in Pokemon Colosseum, you'll know how much I've struggled. You'll know that it's very easy to struggle against this type of Pokemon. And I mentioned earlier that all the Shadow Pokemon are really hard to catch, not only because of their catch rate, but because of their moves or their particular stats. In Swellow's case, 4 defense stats, and it also knows Shadow Half, which cuts its attack in half. I gotta be prepared for whatever it uses that. I'm gonna have Nori use Protect on this turn, just in case. Like, the one time I needed you to... Well, thank God, and... Oh no. Like I said, it's a decent attacker. Shadow Break does a lot of damage, and critical hit. Thor was not able to survive that. Alright. I'm gonna send out Melody here. I was thinking about Mirage, but I'll save Mirage for later. Because I do know what lies ahead. Or what lies ahead in this battle, to be precise. Well, the one thing we have going for us is Kingdra taking damage from Shadow Sky. I don't know what to attack Swellow with, I swear. I'm just gonna keep going after Kingdra here. You know what? Nora's coming out. Actually, no. I'm gonna take a bit of a chance. And I am going to use an Ultra Ball on Swellow. Jeez, I really gotta stock up on Pokeballs. It's by far the easiest to catch in terms of catch rate, but we'll see what happens. 2, 3. My risk just paid off tenfold, baby. Well, I said tenfold, just picking a random multiple there. So now he sends out Heracross. A decent amount of Kinger there. Oh, great, double edge. Would have been funny if that, well, then again. Oh, bye-bye. I didn't think he would knock it out there, given that that's half its HP, but now we got to deal with an Electabuzz, and Electabuzz is another Shadow Pokemon. And speaking of another Shadow Pokemon, it is another Shadow Pokemon with 4 moves, but this one is a far more potent threat than Swellow. Unlike Swellow, this one is a much better defender, but that's a pretty low bar when comparing the two on that basis. Also, it's a mixed attacker with a higher propensity towards special attacking, which complements its type very well. We could have had one right now if we chose to raise the prong and evolve it, but this Electabuzz is much less time-consuming to obtain, all while lacking the move pool and type coverage. But that's not to say this one sucks, because it has a pretty good move pool upon purification, as it can learn Cross Chop, Thunder Wave, and Thunderbolt upon purification. And one more thing. Do not attack it with physical type moves unless you want that static ability to paralyze your Pokemon. And given how fast it can be, tread very carefully if you want to take that risk. Yeah, another Shadow Brick. AKA Shadow Brick Break. And Melody falls rather easily. Now I'm going to send out Mirage. Oh, forgot. Double Edge, really? Well, got nowhere to use Double Edge, and not quite. Now, in terms of why Electabuzz is so hard to catch, I believe it also knows Shadow Half. I think, but check that. Yeah, it knows Shadow Half as well. Okay, just check. Use Protect here in case Heracross decides to use any fighting type move. Dragon Breath, hoping that it will shift Electabuzz down and hopefully paralyze it. Nope, Shadow Storm. Aye. Mega Horn. Oh, great. That's it for Mirage. Oh, God. Having a non-Shadow Pokemon sucks. Well, at least in this battle. Like I said, Ardos is not going to make this easy. Especially when it comes to snagging them. If I haven't said that for the 5th time already. Flame Wheel and Electabuzz and Brick Break Herrick. Alright, not bad. Oh, good. Well, thankfully, it will use Shadow Half after I attacked. And, well, good news is it'll make Heracross that much easier to knock out. And make Electabuzz a little bit easier for me to catch Rock Tomb. Gracious. And Growly holds up. Good. But that'll be the end for Heracross. And I should also make one thing clear. He has one more Pokemon left. Does that mean Ardos is the first trainer that we face that has 3 Shadow Pokemon? Who's it gonna be? Snorlax. Oh, good God. This is the one that's tough to catch because of its catch rate. Snorlax is by far the best normal type in this game, and it's a devastating physical tank that has a load of HP that somewhat makes up for its lackluster physical defense stat. As a special defender, however, it resists those types of attacks better than most other obtainable Pokemon in XD. It's even better if its ability is Thick Fat, which gives it added resistance to Ice and Fire type attacks, which were all special at this point of the series. The other ability it can get is Immunity, which allows it to resist being poisoned. And if that wasn't good enough, like most other Snorlax in the series, it comes with leftovers as a hold item. If you are looking to get it and not pay coupons for it at Mt.Battle, free, right here, it's on this Snorlax. As a Shadow Pokemon, unlike his other 2 Shadow Pokemon, Electabuzz and Swellow, this Snorlax only has 2 moves, but one of them we have not seen yet. It is a move called Shadow End, a 120 base physical attack that inflicts half its current HP's worth of recoil damage. Yeah. It's the Shadow version of Double Edge, and unlike Double Edge, it can be super effective, albeit against non-Shadow Pokemon. It's also one of 2 obtainable Pokemon alongside Pinsir that can learn a one-hit KO move upon being purified. In this case, Fissure. The other moves it can learn upon purification are Refresh, Curse, and Body Slam. Snorlax is a fantastic user of Body Slam. Speaking of moves, it can also learn some really powerful attacks via the TMs and through the move tutor. One move it can learn via tutoring is Self-Destruct. I would say think about that, but I'm just imagining the horror of an exploding Snorlax, like watching a beached whale explode. If you've ever seen, if you've been ever so unfortunate to see that anywhere on YouTube. Personally, I think it's too late to add new team members, but given what lies ahead, you can use this Shadow Snorlax to your advantage, and if you do, again, you're using the best obtainable normal type in the game. Looking for potions. Jeez Louise. Oh, Electabuzz must recharge. That's good to know. See what I mean? That Thick Fat ability comes into play, and Shadow End. Uh-oh. Nora goes down, and Snorlax, well, like I said, half its HP, or half its current HP is depleted thanks to that move. That's another reason why it's such a hard Pokemon to catch. And also it's got leftovers as well. I'm gonna use Flamethrower on... Use Flamethrower... Actually, Flame Wheel. No. Flame Wheel, actually. And on Selkie's turn, Timer Ball, Electabuzz. This had better work. This could be the difference between winning and losing this battle. 1, 2. Oh, what? Oh, you son of a... Oh, thankfully Shadow Mist got off. Okay, thank you. Oh, God. Then again, I do have to worry about whatever Snorlax does. Shadow End. Oh, great. And Growly's just able to hold up after that. I think I know what to do here. Gonna throw another timer ball at that Electabuzz, and on Selkie's turn, gonna use another potion. Heal up Growly. The longer this battle goes, better the timer balls will be. Hoping it works here. 1, 2. Oh, again! Again! What a pain in the neck! What an absolute pain in the neck this thing is. I'm sorry. You can use Shadow Mist all you want. I'm actually welcoming that. I think Shadow End already has 100 accuracy. Base 100 accuracy. Ooh, dear. Well, again, that's where I'm glad it has leftovers. Gonna do a little bit of a rinse and repeat here, although gonna use the potion on Growly's turn, and now use the timer ball here for Electabuzz. Again. One, 2. Oh my! 3 times in a row it kicked out at 2. I am sick and tired of this garbage. But I welcome Shadow Mist anytime. Shadow End again. Would go after Growly again? Yes, it will. We'll go back to... Oh. Proved since its last turn. All right. You know what? I'm gonna try and catch Snorlax here. And on Selkie's turn, I will use another Hyper Potion. Snorlax is probably one of the toughest Pokemon that... Well, toughest Pokemon to catch that we've faced yet. One of them. 1, 2, 3... Go figure! We got Snorlax before we got the Electabuzz. Oh, Shadow Half. Hopefully, it won't take out itself on this turn. Despite the fact that half its health is gone, but, well... It'd make it that much easier to catch. Given that this battle's gone on long enough. And once again, I use another potion. On Selkie. I don't care. Gotta heal up one of them. One, 2, 3. Oh my God. Well, I did say they would be really hard to catch. And not only did we catch all of them, in the process, we beat Ardos. This is trouble if something's not done. Man, that was intense. Good grief, man. I realize now that I should have crushed you much earlier. This is out of my hands now. I must defer you to Master Greevil himself. But boy, don't think that this is over.
I won't abandon my dreams.
And speaking of, well, abandoning, I'm gonna abandon the rest. Well, I'm gonna abandon my time here on Citadark Isle and do a little bit more training. By that I mean finally doing Area 6 of Mt.Battle. But that'll have to wait in the next episode. As you could have guessed, I was trying to make a pun out of that, but it failed miserably. So, next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we take on Area 6 of Mt.Battle, and when we return to Citadark Isle, we enter the Central Command Station, this big steel orb, and face Greevil. Dak Nighthawk, flying out.